Assalamu alaikum grade 6, how are you? This is Mrs. Fatma Amir here. Hope to see you fine at home. I guess you people must be missing a school, your schoolmates and teachers, but no problem class. We people are still connected to one another in the form of online classes and videos. As you people know that our second term has been started. So let's come to the main agenda. Today I'm going to conduct your English grammar class. The date today is 21st January 2021 and the day is Thursday. Okay class, as if I told you, today I'm going to introduce you the topic kinds of sentences. Fine, we people have already done that, but I'm going to make the review of this. What do you think? So what comes to your mind? How many kinds of sentences are there? Yes, there are 4 kinds of sentences. Fine. Number 1 is a declarative sentence. Okay. Second one is an interrogative sentence. Third one is an imperative sentence, and fourth one is an exclamatory sentence. You people must be aware of interrogative, declarative, and exclamatory. Fine. Imperative is, I guess, a new one for you. Now, what are declarative sentences? That make a statement, okay, na? And it ends in a period. Period means full stop, okay, na? They are just like affirmative sentences and negative sentences, as you people have done in the tenses. Okay? For example, you can see here, my car is black. So this is just a positive statement. Okay? If you write it in negative form, my car is not black, so it will also be declarative sentence. You find here full stop comes at the end. Okay? So these are declarative sentences. Now what are interrogative sentences? You people are aware of that. Interrogative sentences are those sentences that ask a question, and they start with WH questions most of the time, and they end in a question mark. Fine. For example, who, what, why, when, where, how much. These are WH questions. They start with them, or sometimes they start with the helping verb, just like can, do, does, did, just like this. Okay? Now, for example, you can see here, what time is it, how old are you, where do you live, why are you upset today. These all are the questions. When you read them, it comes to your mind somebody is asking a question. And they can also be like that, do you live in Karachi? Okay? And you can also say like this, for example, is it raining today? So these all are interrogative sentences. You will find at the end the question mark there. Now the third one is an imperative sentence. What are imperative sentence? That that makes a request. They give command, okay, na? And they also end in a full stop, but the recognition is that they start with the first form of verb most of the time. Okay? For example, if there is a command here, shut the door, okay, na? Shut is the first form of verb. You will find the first form of verb infinitive form. What is an infinitive form? Which starts, the verbs that start with the first form, they are called infinitive. Okay, na? So they start with the first form of verb and full stop comes at the end. When you read them, sense will develop into your mind that this is a command. Okay, na? Get out of the classroom, go and bring a glass of water for me. They are command sentences. They are called imperative sentences. Fine. And when you are making a request, you will find the words like please, kindly. Okay, na? When you read them, it comes to your mind somebody is asking making a request with you. For example, please bring me a glass of water. Okay, will you help me please? So this is a request. You will find and sometimes you will find a question mark there when the helping verb is coming in the beginning. For example, if you say will you help me please, so this is you are making a request here. Now what are an exclamatory sentences? They express a strong feeling. The feeling can be of anger, happiness, any feeling can be there, and at the end you will find an exclamation mark. You can see in this sentence, Bryce's hair is on fire, uske baal jal gaye hain. So you can find at the end the exclamation mark here. Now you can find some of the examples of declarative sentences. Jenny planted a seed, she gave it water, it set in the sunshine, the plant began to grow, the leaves grew large, a flower opened. This is just like a story form is there, but this is in a form of sentences. So these are declarative sentences. If they were be in negative sentences, so they will also be called declarative sentences. For example, you can say like this, Jenny did not plant a seed, she did not give it water, it did not sit in the sunshine. So it will also be included in the declarative sentences. Now these are some of the examples of interrogative sentences. You can see here, can you repeat the question? Okay, at the end you can see question mark comes, and in the beginning helping verb is here. Are we going to have recess today? It also asks a question. Helping verb is in the beginning. What is your favorite movie? It can be an Islamic movie also. Fine. How do you answer this question? It asks a question. Okay. Do you have an extra pencil? These all are the questions. Okay, class, you can see a number of examples of imperative sentences. I told you they give command, fine, and sometimes there is a request there. So you can find here they start with the imperative. They start with the infinitive form, means first form of verb. You can see read your book. It's a command. Listen to your teacher. It's also a command. Open the window. Wash your hand. Sleep early. Stand up. Close the door. Eat your breakfast. Okay, these all are commands. But in the middle or in the beginning, or sorry, at the end, or if in the beginning please or kindly letters come, so they will make a request. For example, if you say like this, please read your book, so it will be a request. Listen to your teacher kindly, it will be a request. Open the window please. Please wash your hands. Kindly sleep early. Stand up please. Close the door kindly. Eat your breakfast please. So they will change into request sentences if you add up kindly or please here. Okay, class, I have brought a very short activity for you. Don't have to attempt it on any piece of paper. Just have to attempt it orally. What you have to do, you have to find out that which kind of sentence this is, whether it is a command, question, exclamation or statement. Okay, na? Now you can see here, please, number one is please clean your room before we leave for school. What is this? Please is here. Second one is, may I please have an ice cream sundae after dinner? Okay. Third one is, we won the candle selling contest. Exclamation mark is here. Just see what is this. Okay. This book about the gold rush is my favorite one to read. Fifth one is, why did the television program end so early? Sixth one is, stop, the sink is starting to overflow. Seventh, turn the lights off and go to bed, starting with the first form of verb. Eighth one is, I like to eat apples dipped in peanut butter. Okay. Ninth one is purple the best choice of color for your hair? 10th one is, don't put your hand on the stove when it is hot. Okay. So you have to recognize the correct form of kind of sentence. Okay, I guess class 6, your concept of kinds of sentences must have been cleared in your mind. Inshallah, in the next coming classes, we'll focus again on imperative sentences, fine, because they are quite tricky. Till then, you people take a very good care of your health. Allah Hafiz from my side.